Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another game that I enjoy. This is Tom
You are now
Clancy's.
entering a safe area.
Agent, I need you to take care of a problem.
There's a lot of people talking in this game. Welcome back, or welcome to Tom Clancy's The Division. Now, I am aware that there is Tom Clancy's The Division 2, and yes, I do have that game. But I'll come back to this one only for the survival mode. And once the match starts, I'm going to go ahead and explain to you everything that you need to know. But first, I'm going to just refamiliarize myself with my surroundings. First of all, first off, by opening some cosmetic containers. And no, I've never spent $1 on this stuff.
Thinking you got a cipher key.
Yeah, I think I have about 98% of the cosmetic stuff in this game. So, I'm probably never going to get anything new.
That's definitely a cipher key.
Yeah, so what cipher keys are, basically the keys needed to unlock those boxes. And seeing as how I have like 98% of all cosmetics in this game, I get duplicates. And those duplicates turn into cipher key fragments, and 10 fragments make a key. And use that key to open up another box, and that box has duplicates in it, which gives me fragments, and you know, the circle of life repeats itself. So yeah, here you can see all my gear score. If any of you Division veteran players out there ever are watching my video, yes, I know it is trash and it is basically a glass cannon build, but hey, I like shooting things, you know. You know how it go. So, let me just walk around for a little bit. I mean, this game is pretty. It is. And I'm just trying to think, what else can I do while waiting for this lobby to show up? Guess I'll clear out some of my inventory. So that way, when I do come back with 6 survival caches, yes, you heard me,
Don't be
6 survival caches, then I will have enough room to hold everything. You know what? Let me go up here to the actual, yes game. I know. Let me go up here to the actual darn, forward operating base. Look at the map real quick. My little oh, we get into a game. I was gonna look at my assignments, but okay, never mind. So, let's dive into the gameplay. First things first, you're gonna wake up in a hideout. What a hideout is basically a safe house. Now, what you want to do...
Warning. Infection detected.
...is get some medicine. The plot line... I'm going to explain everything a little bit behind the actual gameplay, so...
Alert. Infection
just try to bear with
stabilized.
me. So, the plot goes that you are on the way to the Dark Zone to recover some experimental antivirals for the virus that has spread across New York. But your helicopter gets caught in some wind and crash lands, and you wake up in a hideout. You're infected. And so, in order to stop that infection, you have to take painkillers and medicine found throughout the map. So that's the storyline. Now, the actual antivirals are located in the Dark Zone. But you don't have enough gear to get into the Dark Zone because all your gear is in the helicopter crash. So you gotta work your way up and build your gear back up in order to get into the Dark Zone. And once you get into the Dark Zone, you gotta find the antivirals and then you gotta extract. So that's the plot. This mode came out whenever Fortnite was just starting to become big. So here's the contrast in those two games, in this game and Fortnite. In Fortnite, a storm comes and takes over the entire map as a trap goes off in front of
core temperature detected.
In this game, there is no such thing as a storm. The virus in your body is what counts down your lifetime in this mode. You can temporarily stop that lifetime being counted down by taking medicine and painkillers. But just like in real life, the more you take them, the less effective they become. So it's a race against time, basically. Now, as far as a baseline game goes, there are 4 tiers of resources, guns, basically anything you can pick up. Blue, no, my bad, green, blue, purple, and gold. Obviously, green being the worst and gold being the best. So keep that in mind as you see me picking up certain stuff. There's a lot to explain about this mode if you're new to it, so just stick around for the whole video and I'll be sure to teach you everything you need to know as I'm going through the game, okay? Cool. So, great start. I picked up a blue M60, which basically means I'm Rambo. Nice. So, you have food, water, medicine, and med kits. Water, if you don't have enough of it, you'll get thirsty. Now, you don't die from thirst in this game, but you do in real life, so, you know, drink water. Water, liquids,
Warning.
water
Immune
and soda.
response detected. Infection imminent.
See, now I need to take some medicine. Water and soda will actually help you to detect any containers that have any stuff in them. And you can see that by seeing like orange squares
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
and anything flashing orange as you're walking past it. That's a sign you need to go pick it up. The less hydrated you become, the harder it is for you to detect anything you can loot. So that's liquid. Food will help you to recover health. Now, you're saying that's what a med kit is for. That is true. But if you don't want to burn a med kit, you will need food to help you to recover your health when you're out of combat. If you're in combat, sure, use a med kit. So, that's what food does. Painkillers and medicine, as I did explain at the very beginning, stops the rate of your infection. In other words, it keeps you in the game longer. Okay, so those are that's the food, water, med kit, and liquid drinks. So 4 types of
You are
consumables.
now entering a contaminated area.
Now, this game is
Now leaving
based
the
around
contaminated
a
area.
virus, obviously, and you will need a virus filter to go into certain areas. Just like this, I took a bit of a
Warning.
risk
Indicate
in
this
going
area
there
is
anyway,
contaminated.
because the riskier a place is, the more chance of you getting something good. So if you notice, I picked up some blue knee pads, which is better than green knee pads. So, you know, always helps. Rule of thumb in this game mode is the higher up you go in the map and or elevation, the better gear you get. So when I started off, I had everything green and a tiny little pistol. Since I went upstairs in that building, I now got an M60, which is blue. So that's why I'm working my way up. Oh, that's another thing you need to explain. If you look at the top right hand of the screen, you will see -7 degrees Celsius and -33 degrees Celsius.
Your body temperature is now hypothermic.
So pretty much, this is, as I take out this guy. All right, so what the code is another game mechanic. If you don't have thick enough clothes, you will freeze to death in this cold weather. So right now, my temperature resistance is at -7 degrees Celsius, but it is -33 degrees Celsius outside. So obviously, if your temperature rating is higher than the temperature outside, you can stay outside as long as you want to. But if you don't have enough temperature protection from the elements outside, you'll start to freeze. And
Warning.
your
Vital signs
main
indicate probable
source
infection.
of heat will be fire barrels,
Alert.
the
Section
cleaners,
temporarily
which
stabilized.
have flamethrowers, and indoor shelters. So as you see here, I'm running straight towards a hideout, but then I see some flames, well, some embers, and so bam, I'm not safe. Yes, by the way, this is PvE, not PvP. So if I run into another player, they won't shoot me.
Body
I mean, they
temperature
can
dropping
shoot me,
below
but they'll go
normal
straight
levels.
through. So now I'm gonna run into this parking garage and see if there's anything, you know, in here. Because like I said, the higher you go up, the better stuff you get. And for some reason, I don't find anything, but that's fine. Basically, this mode is the regular game map, except with visibility cut and the dark zone enlarged. They basically rebordered everything
Drop in
and
core
added a
temperature
couple new
detected.
mechanics. To me, that's fine. If it's not broken, then don't fix it. And I did find something, some tools. Now, let's dive into the resources. There is fabric, electronics, and weapon parts and tools. Those are your 4 main crafting materials. And so, you'll need to gather
Body
a
temperature
lot
dropping below normal levels.
to make really good stuff. For example, it takes 3 green of anything to make 1 blue of that same thing. It takes 3 blue of one thing to make 1 gold of that same thing. So if you follow my math, that means you will need to have 9 greens to make 1 gold.
Warning.
Okay?
Immune response detected. Infection
And I need to take
imminent.
some more medicine. So I'll dive back into that a bit later. What I'm about to do right now as I dispatch these guys over here and then almost get destroyed. What I'm about to do now is hit something called a landmark. A landmark is guarded by some heavily armed NPCs, non-playable characters, and usually landmarks have really good loot in them.
You think you can take us? Tango inbound! Get off me!
I actually got scared there just now.
Weapons free!
Gotta run, and bam. I am caught dead. Well, luckily, med kits give you the ability to revive yourself from being in a down state. So med kits are literally second chances at life. Alright, so I believe that's everybody down. Whew. So, notice how I'm constantly gathering stuff and building up my character? Because obviously, the stronger my character, the stronger enemies I can take on. So there is regular enemies, which have regular red health bars. Veteran enemies that have purple health bars and white bars on top of that for their armor. And then there are elite enemies with gold health bars and several more white bars on top of that for their armor. Then there are named elite enemies, and you'll see that towards the end of this video. Now, I cleared out the landmark, so that basically means everything in here is mine. Unless I run into somebody. Like him. Notice he was trying to shoot me. Now, what this guy doesn't do is check his surroundings. He runs past at least 3 different containers. See, there it goes, and he missed all of this. So that means either he didn't have water or soda, or his situational awareness was not up to par. Notice how I'm constantly checking my
Body
consumables,
temperature drop.
so that way I'm always, like, you know, stacked up with something. So now I'm planning my next my next step. Ideally, I try to hit at least 3 to 4 different landmarks before I get into the dark zone. And, you know, because the more time you spend out here gathering resources and materials, the less time you'll spend in the dark zone scavenging for stuff and instead killing NPCs and actually getting, you know, caches to bring back with you. So the main story goes, you get the antivirals and you leave, but there's also an option for you to bring back caches. And those caches can give you stuff in the actual main game itself. Pretty cool, isn't it? I'm stopping here to warm myself up a little bit. Now, notice what I'm doing here. I'm keeping all of my old material. You can deconstruct that to give you fabric, electronics, weapon parts, and tools. The more parts you have out here,
Core temperature is dipped below
the more
optimal
parts you
levels.
have when you go into the dark zone. And what the dark zone is, that's basically where the real game begins. Right now, what you're doing is building yourself up and gathering materials and resources. You're doing that by killing NPCs, clearing out landmarks, and scavenging. Now, there will be some moments when I get a little bit quiet during this commentary, and that's only because I am focused on what my next move is. So right now, I'm just running through the streets and coming across anything, you know, flashing in orange, because that's all you're really doing at this point. Notice that NPC up there with the weapon flashlight? Yeah, he's very, very, very tough. And all I have is a blue M60 with the blue FAL as a secondary. He will destroy me in about 10 seconds. You do not have to fight every NPC you come across. This is an open road game after all, so you can take a sneaky approach and leave them be. So what I'm hoping for right now is they don't turn right, and what do? They turn right. I want to go right. So what I'm gonna do instead is head into this building and see if there's a second floor. Now, if I would have killed those two guys, they more than likely would have had maybe like a blue weapon or a purple weapon.
Jacob's down.
Okay. Now right here I'm kind of worried because I thought that those two guys that turned right would have heard me, but they didn't.
Alert. Infection progress halted.
Okay, so now I got some water, got some food, and some medicine. So my virus infection rate has stopped for a little while, and now I can detect anything I can pick up because I just picked up water and soda, and I got some more in reserve. Notice some staircase, this staircase right here, so I'll start heading up. These buildings are puzzles in and of themselves, because you will notice me panning around and seeing if I run across anything, and look at that. Look at all that stuff. How do I get back there? Not through this door. Not through that door. I try to go around, and nope. I can't figure it out. Yeah, and I come right back downstairs to the other side. So I really don't know how to get over there. And so I end up, you know, just giving up on it and moving on. But, you know, it is kind of disheartening.
Body temperature dropping below normal levels.
Alright, so the temperature has changed. My thermal resistance is negative 12 degrees. Outside, it's negative 17 degrees. So I can stay outside a little bit longer than usual. But when you first start off in the game and your resistance rating is at negative 2 degrees Celsius and outside is negative 33 degrees Celsius, don't stay outside for too long. just don't, because you will die. And if you die from the cold, you cannot revive yourself. And if you die from the virus, you cannot revive yourself either. So keep medicine on you and always try to find clothes. And some more soda. Wonderful. If you come across some weapons or some gear that you want to equip immediately, tap Y. So that way, or Y or triangle if you're playing on Xbox. So that way you will equip it immediately. And somehow I ended up back in this building. I really don't want to be here. And right now I'm trying to figure a way out. And, you know, I hate this building now. I really do, because look at me. Then I see that broken piece of glass window, and now I'm back outside. So, going back to landmarks. The first one I hit, on a scale of 1 to 10 when it comes to difficulty, and those are two guys I'm trying to avoid, so I'm going to stop running and walk past them. On a scale of 1 to 10, that was about probably a 6 in terms of difficulty, so not really too difficult. But if you're undergunned, they will definitely give you problems. Also, the higher up you get, the more difficult the landmark. But the more powerful the gear you'll get. So I run upstairs, and what do I find? A med kit. I need that. Some more food. I'm going to need that too. Basically, everything you come across, you're going to want. If you find a fire barrel and it doesn't have any fire in it, your character does have an unlimited source of flares. So you can always just make your own fire barrel.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
Some more pads, wonderful. Notice I'm keeping everything I find, because then I can deconstruct it back to its raw material state. And when I go into the dark zone, all I gotta do is convert blues to golds and greens to blues, and so on and so forth. So you may think, Jet, you're spending a lot of time out here. This is going to get sticky. So I'm gonna hush for a minute. Whew. Alright, I survived. Cool. So you're thinking to yourself, Jet, you're staying out here for a very long time. That's the point. The more time you spend out here scavenging, the less time you'll spend in the dark zone scavenging for gold materials, because you would have pyramided your way up the crafting ladder to the point where you got so many blues you don't even need to find a single gold. If you got 9 blues, that is 3 golds. You find there is very, very, very little chance of you finding like a gold piece of material out here. But in the dark zone, you will definitely find nothing but. But if you stay out here and get tons of the little stuff, that will add to a good amount of the good stuff.
Warning. Vital signs indicate probable infection.
Notice I'm always taking medicine, making sure my character is good, so that way I can spend as much time in this game as possible.
Body temperature dropping.
Again, I'm just trying to scan for some resources. There's a trap. Now, about the different factions in this game, because the factions will actually help, but most of the time hurt you in this game. So you got the rioters, which are basically pistol-wielding, very agile people that don't really hit too hard. And then you got the cleaners, The cleaners
Lowering of core body temperature.
have
Threat of
flamethrowers.
hypothermia increased.
And you will think, oh no, I don't want to be set on fire.
Ain't much of a challenge.
Last guy. What'd you have on you? Yep, I'm gonna take that. So, as I was saying, the rioters, which are basically pistol wielders who are very quick. Then you got the Rikers, who, you know, they hit hard. They're very balanced. And then you got the cleaners, who have flamethrowers. And you're thinking, oh no, flamethrowers, I don't want that. Big brain moment. What if you're very, very cold and you're about to die? Get set on fire. It will get your heat back up. And stop you from freezing to death. And it'll give you a little bit more time to
Warning. Infection detected.
it'll give you a little bit more time to find a shelter.
Alert. Infection progress halted.
Then you got the Last Man Battalion, basically a private military group that is, you know, the hardest faction in this game. And I'm near the top. So you know what this means? Nothing but the hardest faction in the game from here on out. When I say the top, I mean the top of the map. Now, if you read that message, it said that you can now crack the virus filter, and you need that before you get into the dark zone. And that is pretty much a certain amount of fabric and a certain amount of electronics, I believe, if not tools. So yeah, this is the game saying you're ready for the next stage. Go to a hideout, visit a crafting table, and make it. But what I'm saying to the game, let me stay out here and scavenge for some more small stuff, so that way when I get into the dark zone, I can make some good stuff. Finding some more food. Some more stuff I already have. What else is in here? Some armor or a chest piece. Okay, that's fine. And whenever you find like these quarantine looking areas, you're about to come across some good stuff.
Infection imminent. Alert.
What I find right here?
Temporarily stabilized.
A vector. That's fine. I can deconstruct that and give me some more weapon parts for it. So like I said, you got greens. 3 greens make 1 blue.
Core body temperature
3
dropping.
blues make 1 gold. Now there are no purple parts, but there are purple, you know, gear, such as purple weapons and purple body pieces. You know, like chests, gloves, holsters, stuff like that. What is this guy doing? Okay, I guess he was by himself. That's fine by me. Some more fabric. Nice. Just trying to see if there's anything else in here I can get. I'm going upstairs because, like I said, at the top is the good stuff. I heard an elevator. Cool. I need those pants because that means I can stay outside longer. Eventually, you'll get to a point where you'll stop worrying about the coldness outside
Now
and just
entering a
focus
safe
on
area.
moving. For some reason, elevators in this game are
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
no engagement zone, no weapon zone, and you know that's fine by me.
Warning. Infection detected. Alert. Infection progress halted.
Go upstairs real quick. That's a lot of guys. Let's do this. That's it. Cool. Now, like I said, the factions in this game, these are the hardest guys. There are different types of enemies in this of enemies in this game, let alone the factions. You got your rushers, who will basically rush you down with a shotgun, as the name would imply. With your snipers, you know they snipe. You got your regular dudes who just shoot you with an assault rifle.
Core temperature detected.
Then you got your big heavy dudes. So like LMGs, big beefy guys with a lot of health but move slow. Kind of like your tanks. If you play World of Warcraft or anything like that, League of Legends and stuff like that. And then you have the guys that shoot grenades at you or throw grenades at you. The Last Man Battalion, they have grenade launchers and they hit pretty hard. Like, hard. Now, every faction does have their weaknesses. The Cleaners are the weakest because, fuel tanks for fire. The Last Man Battalion are the strongest because they got strong weapons and small weak points. I get stuck on a table. I don't understand how that's possible, but okay. And we're back inside. Any shelter that you come across, the heat inside will be at 10 degrees Celsius. Now, that sounds cold as heck, but when outside is like negative 20 degrees Celsius, this is toasty.
Core body temperature drop.
Drinking some water, eating some food. Now, you can constantly drink and eat even though you're at full health. That just means that, you're already prepared for the next bad guys to come across. And that's what you want. See, I would have missed this if I didn't drink the water. Even though I didn't get anything out of it. But you see the point. Can't go downstairs here, so I guess I really do got to take the elevators. Boom.
Readings indicate this area is safe. Warning, now leaving the safe area.
Now, and I use this moment here to just mark everything for deconstruction. So that way, when I get back into a hideout, all I gotta do is hit one button, and all of this extra stuff turns into raw materials. And I can turn those raw materials into
Warning,
good raw
you are now
materials.
leaving the safe area.
I'm going to avoid that trap by going out this way. Back into the cold.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
See, I just picked up 3 greens, which means basically I have 1 blue. That's what you want to see. You want to see like 3 greens of the same material type, so that way you can already mark it off as a blue. Now, I do have plenty of weapons, so that means I'm going to have plenty of weapon parts. And trust me, later on in this video, you're going to see how important getting all these materials are. Right now, I know it seems kind of, pointless and lackluster and a little bit boring, but trust me, stay with me, keep watching, and you'll understand why I spend so much time out here rather than rushing immediately into the dark zone. Now, in some sense, it is a race, because whoever's first into the dark zone has access to all the good landmarks.
Now entering a safe area.
But on the other side of that token,
Infection temporarily stabilized.
if you rush into the dark zone, then that inherently means you don't have any materials built up for when you get into the dark zone. All you gotta do is go to one hideout and bam, you're good. If you run into the dark zone with like a green weapon and, you know, all of your stuff from the beginning, you'll get wiped out easily. Let's talk about skills. I always take the medic bag and my seeker mine. The seeker mine is basically an explosive ball that will roll towards the nearest target. Gives me a good indication of where the next enemy is. The medic bag is basically, you know, it heals you, so why not? Here you see me converting all my materials, and now I'm going to make another slot for my med kit. Here I can make some more cloves if I really wanted to, but I'm not worried about that, because what I'm worried about now is hitting that last landmark. Notice how I'm entering or going to enter the dark zone at the top of the map. There's a method to that.
Warning. Vital signs indicate probable infection.
So I'm setting my skills, eating up, drinking up, ready to go back out into the cold. So now I do have the
Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased.
I do have my advanced virus filter. So that way, if I come into any contaminated areas with a really good stuff, I can walk right in like it's nothing. But if I didn't and I walked in there, as soon as my virus filter failed, I would have started coughing and started losing health. I don't want that. So I got 2 green tools and 1 blue tool. So that means that, you know, 2 more blue tools and I have me a gold tool. And I'm going to need a lot of gold tools. So right here I notice I'm near probably the second hardest landmark in this mode. The most hardest landmark in this mode is Times Square. There's like at least 3 elite enemies and like 4 purple enemies that will rush you down. Yeah, so it's on the other side, literally the other side of the dark zone. So yeah, Able Rooftop, the second hardest landmark in the game. Well, landmark in this mode, and that's only because, oh look, a purple vest. And that's only because there's a golden an elite enemy here, and he hits hard. Very hard. And he's gonna, the landmark is gonna be around this corner. Yo, I'm getting purple stuff. This is good. This is real good. Warm up real quick. Yeah. So the only reason why this is so hard
Core temperature
is because if I remember right, there is one guy who rushes you, another guy who just has a regular assault rifle, and the corporal who will destroy you if he gets like a shot on you for at least 10 seconds. Seeker Mine goes out and finds my nearest target. The rusher hits hard, but he basically has no health. Watch this. Gone. And that was a veteran one. Now I'm expecting the first 2 guys to come up the staircase. They're not there. They're to my left. Alright, so I'm a bit low in health. What do? Healing bag. Cover to cover based shooter game. That's what this game is. And I died. Wow, okay. Take cover, take cover, take cover. Alright, get around. Threat taken care of. Alright, so that's one side taken care of. This guy has a lot of health and hits very hard. Luckily for me, I have an LMG.
Just you?
I think about firing a grenade at him, but then I realized I have an LMG. I can suppress him. Basically, while enemies suppressed, they can't move. So what I'm gonna do is be smart. I'm gonna shoot him in the head while he's suppressed. Now look at how long it takes me to kill him. Imagine if he wasn't behind cover and he had free reign over me. It would have taken me at least 5 minutes to kill him. If not 2 minutes to kill him. Because he has so much health. And I could have died too, because like I said, he does hit hard. Each time I get a new piece of clothing, my resistance goes up. So I'm going to take that weapon, put that on, and grab the water. I went from 15... Wait, no. I went from 12 degrees Celsius worth of resistance to 15. All this means is I get colder, well, I get cold less quickly. Which means I can stay outside longer. And staying outside means getting materials. And resources. I don't know how he gets that ladder over there, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So that is the second hardest landmark in this game taken care of. Oh, look, a golden tool. So that must mean I'm near some really good stuff. Wonderful. Some more blue weapon parts. Honestly, finding more blues over here is worth more than finding golds in a dark zone, because there's a lot more blues out here than golds in a dark zone. Which is why there's another person to my left. Secret mine out. Okay, now he's going up, and he's about to come out. I didn't like him on my flank, so I took him out first. And that's all the enemies. Cool. And a purple backpack. Let's go. Uh-oh. Okay, so he has first dibs on landmarks. But let's see if he can survive. Now, the game doesn't tell you which way they came into the dark zone, because there are multiple entrances. The game just tells you that somebody's in there. So we'll see how long he lasts. If he lasts. Who knows? He could be doing this the sneaky way and just getting what he needs, the bare necessities, and leaving. That's all well and fine too. But at the very end, what you want to need is certain levels of scores, or a certain like numerical threshold to get caches. Think of what a cache is, like a rewards box. See, look at the top right hand of the screen. I'm at negative 16 degrees Celsius of cold resistance, but outside is negative 17 degrees of Celsius. So I'm still getting cold, but at a very, very, very small amount. Or small rate. So I'm gonna stop by the this here fire barrel. I'm gonna heal up. Not really heal, but get warm. Checking my food. I got 8 seconds left on cooldown. Notice my health isn't recovering.
Temperature dropping below normal levels.
Now watch what happens when I eat food. I'm gonna eat food here shortly, but right now I'm trying to run to my next destination. Yeah, I'm gonna take this way down. Like I said, watch this now. 2 bars, eat food, and I'll start recovering health. That is what food does for you. I could have used a med kit if I really wanted to, but that would be dumb. Because med kits are literally chances of life in this game. If you burn a med kit, it's gone forever. You don't get it back.
Warning. Immune response detected.
I
Infection
gotta take some more
imminent.
medicine.
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized.
I'm gonna take out these guys real quick. Okay. Now. Ooh, a Lova? Or LVOA, however you say it. This gun is top 5 in this mode. Especially when it's purple. Yeah, the recoil on this thing is pretty much non-existent. It's pretty much what I'm going to get in a dark zone, except toned down a little bit and a slower reload. Just marking everything I have for deconstruction. Look at all these weapons. Good stuff. Potential materials right there. Look at that recoil. There is none. Take that. And yeah, drank some water and noticed I'm running past 2 things. Go ahead and check them out real quick. Actually, 3 things. But I decided to leave that one alone because I am near my next landmark. Now this is bad. I'm caught in a crossfire. I'll take out the guy who's closest to me. Take cover. Reload. Headshot this guy. Take cover again. After I see what this is. Actually, wait. I'm good. Alright, cool.
Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased.
So after I hit this landmark right here, I'm gonna make my way to the dark zone. And that's when the game actually turns into a game. Right now, I've had it on easy mode. And there's my landmark. Now this is kind of bad because this is a crossroads for enemy patrols. And they will fight each other. And when they see you, they will stop fighting each other and start shooting at you. And you know, you don't want that. Just like in Vigor, you want to third party. But right now, nobody's here.
Warning. Vital signs indicate probable infection.
Take cover, secret mine out, yeet. Take some medicine. Alright, so there's four dudes down there. I gotta focus real quick. Somebody to my left. Somebody's definitely to my left. Uh-oh. Oh boy. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, get out my way, get out my way. Need to run, need to run. And I'm bleeding, this is not good. Take cover. Eat some food, get some health back. I'm gonna let them fight for a little bit, because that's actually in my favor. I'm gonna check around this door real quick, or doorway real quick. What? Okay, there's that one dude. Screw you and a grenade. Take that, break it down into small parts. For my secret mine once again.
Detected.
How many enemies down there? Okay, just 2. Okay. Make that 1. Okay, cool. He's down. Now this is what we call a miniature tank. He's not so miniature that he almost killed me. Landmark cleared. Wonderful. So everything in this area is mine for the taking. Because I killed everybody. Need that med kit because I just burned like 2 of them. Yes, sir.
Alert. Infection progress halted.
Now these big boxes right here
Of core body temperature.
will always contain
Threat of
something good
hypothermia
for you.
increased.
I don't take the clothes that don't give me anything because I can't break those down. Fabric gives you clothes. You can't break down clothes to give you fabric in this game. It sounds weird, I know, but that's just how it goes. And some medicine too, I'm gonna need that. I mean, it's kind of a good and bad thing to keep finding clothes that don't give you any benefit. That just shows you that you have some really good clothes on you. Okay. What's in here? A holster. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna take it because, like I said, I can break it down, give me some more stuff. Alright, now, let's make our way to the Dark Zone. Or an entrance to the Dark Zone. Look at all these weapons I got.
Warning. Immune response detected. Infection imminent.
Just keep marking stuff. Cool. And let's go in here. Take some medicine.
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized.
There's not much in here, is there? Oh, wait. I might not have any water in my system. And
Core
this is a dead end.
below optimal levels.
But that is a crate. With one thing in it. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's mark my point right there. I guess I gotta go around the block real quick. I wonder how that agent is doing that went into the Dark Zone immediately. I think it kept saying that he died. But like I said, if you get down by a bullet or an explosion, you can pick yourself back up. But if you die from the cold or a disease, you can't pick yourself up ever. If you die from the cold, I believe another player can come and get you back up, but don't quote me on that. So, like I said, the most important resource you can have on you is medicine. If you're stockpiling medicine and painkillers, you're doing it wrong. You always take it as soon as it comes off cooldown. This building looks familiar. What the heck? Well, at least it gave me a quick passage to the other side.
Dropping below normal levels.
Okay, now it's negative 18 degrees, 19 degrees outside. All right, let me go ahead and get out of here. It's another fire barrel. I don't need it. Okay, so yeah, going up is good, but going down is good too. Do I decide to go down? I don't think I do. But yeah, there are some like unmarked landmarks, as weird as that sounds. A group of enemies guarding some really good stuff underground too now. But, you know, I just don't go down there because I'm always used to going up and not down. Although it's harder to get lost underground rather than above ground. My personal opinion. Need that med kit, thank you. Now, the real fun begins. Entering the dark zone right now. Now, in the dark zone, landmarks are completely different. They will have named elite enemies in them. These boys will hit you hard, but they will give you what we call survival caches. Survival caches can get you the really good stuff when you get back into the main game. When I say the main game, I mean the game that you were playing before you got through into this one.
Warning. Vital signs.
Trade in, and we're good. Alright, so once you reach the dark zone, there's another resource called Division Tech, and that is what you need as much as you can get of it. It's an omni-purpose resource. It can become tools, fabric, weapon parts, electronics, whatever it is, you name it, it can be made into it. If you play the base game long enough, the landmarks in the regular dark zone
Warning.
is where
You are
you'll
now
find
entering a contaminated
Division Tech
area.
in the survival mode, which is this mode.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
Also, you can find it in quarantine zones that you will need the advanced virus filter to get
Leaving
into.
contaminated.
That's this guy. Yeah, he just didn't want to burn to death, apparently. So yeah, I didn't skip too far ahead.
Warning.
I just came out that blue area that you seen just now.
Alert.
So,
Infection
what you need to do now
temporarily
is head towards that magnifying glass symbol. That is what you need to make a flare gun. A flare gun will call in the helicopter, and obviously get on the helicopter and you leave. Aim for the dude who's about to throw something. Kill him. The guy with the hatchet, he's not too much of a threat. Okay, cool, he's down. Like I said, the antiviral cache is that magnifying glass. Once you get it, you will need one Division Tech to take back with you to the hideout and make a flare gun. Once you make that flare gun, you're going to wait for the helicopter. I'll explain what happens afterwards after this. This is a landmark.
Immune response detected. Infection imminent.
This is probably the second easiest landmark in this mode because it's guarded by cleaners. And cleaners have really big weak spots. I don't even have golden weapons.
Drop in core
And I believe I
temperature
can do
detected.
this. So with that being
Now
said,
leaving the
I'm gonna hush
contaminated area.
and focus on the gameplay for a minute. Oh boy. My bit off a bit more I can chew right now. No, I'm suppressed. What is this? Oh goodness gracious. Okay, relocate, relocate. Time to run, time to run. Relocate. Let's shot a rifle right now. Okay. I can't breathe. Never mind. I was about to say I can breathe, and that's the big guy. See, engineers, they'll place turrets down, and they will shoot you while they hide. The turrets won't blow up if you don't kill their father, so to speak. Did you just place two? Where'd he go? I'm shooting the turret so he can come out and repair it. But I don't see him. See, look at that. Big, huge weak spot. Okay, now engineer, where'd you go? What, how did you get back there? What? Come on, come back and fix your turret. Come on, there you go. You're about dead. Stay right there. Wonderful. And I'm clear. Let's go. Named enemies will give you survival caches and division tech. You will need both. You will need a ton of both. Well, a ton of one, but the other is fine. So you have 6 slots for extraction. The antivirals don't take up a slot. You just keep that with you at all times. The survival caches can only take up to 6. You can take like weapons caches, gear caches. I believe that's it. You can take those caches, but the survival caches, that's what you want. So notice, I'm leaving everything else. I'm going after the good stuff. Now, who is you?
Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia.
Alright, cool. Now, again, notice how I'm picking up everything. It's going to come in handy later on. Alright, now it's time to scavenge the area and get everything I earned. Oh, I need this medicine bad.
Alert. Infection progress halted.
Going upstairs. I don't have any water or soda. That's bad. But at least I have food. And I got some more food. Okay, what else is in here? What is it? What's in here? Oh, you don't want it. Never mind. No one cares. Okay, some fabric. Cool. What else is in here? What else is in here? I need some water or some soda at least. You can find that in spots that would make sense, like vending machines, backpacks, maybe. Please tell me you got something. Okay, food, fine, fine. Vending machine. What's back here first? Nothing. Cool. Vending machine. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on to this for a minute. Because right now I can see everything for the most part. Soda. Let's go. Energy bar. Thank you. Okay. And I think we're good. So yeah, I didn't even have any gold weapons. And I cleared out the Q building. The Q building is probably the 3rd easiest landmark in this game. In this mode. I'm going to show you the other two. Now, with that being said, on my list, there are 3 easy landmarks, 2 potentially easy landmarks if you do everything right, and the other is kind of difficult, not gonna lie to you. So that's the first one. And right now I'm heading to the antiviral cache because I'm need to get that first. Now I already got the division tech I need, but I need to get the actual antivirals first. Cool, some more soda. Wonderful. That took a little bit longer than it should have. Alright, I need to eat something now. But first, let me pick up this.
Antiviral cache secured.
Cool. So now, the next step,
Signs indicate probable infection.
as I'm underneath fire right now,
Infection
the next step is to go to a hideout, craft the flare gun, run to an extraction point, or next step, run to a hideout, and craft the flare gun. Step after that is head to an extraction point, shoot the flare gun, and wait for the helicopter. Okay, they're fighting, so I'm gonna try to run past and make them fight each other. They're not letting me run past. They are definitely not. Oh boy, can we take cover behind it? Oh no, I can't take cover behind here. Okay, never mind. It's fine. I got med kits. It's fine.
Infection detected.
Okay, they think I'm dead. Cool. So I'm gonna run away, and I got no kind of medicine. And we're next to a hideout. Wonderful. Some more tools. Nice. Run into this hideout real quick.
Warning. Infection levels increasing.
So, all this really means is that the virus is getting stronger in my body, which means I have less time in this game than usual. Remember how I kept grabbing everything? Now time to deconstruct it. Look at all that. Well, you probably couldn't because I went away so fast. But yeah. It's a lot of resources, isn't it? This means it's going to be this much easier to craft stuff. First things first, what I'm going to do is turn all my blues and greens, well, greens and blues, into blues and golds. All that stuff I was getting before is now golds. 14, 7, 8, and 4. Now, doing the math backwards, 4 times 3 is 12 blues, times 3
Flare gun
is
required
36
for
greens.
extraction is now detected.
So I needed to have 36 greens to make 4 blues. Now, you see what I'm making, right? The ACR is probably top 5, if not top 3, best assault rifles for this mode. Once you make another weapon, this M44, which is a bolt action sniper rifle, you basically won the game. This is a very, very powerful weapon. Now here comes the second most important part of making your character good. Getting gear onto your character. Everything that you are replacing, discard the old stuff. Okay? So that way you can go back and turn it into gold stuff too. Now I'm putting on mods for my weapons. Notice I have enough tools and enough weapon parts. You get tools and weapon parts from dismantling weapons and their modifications. Obviously, I'm going to put on the ACOG scope for my sniper rifle because sniping weak points. Weak points, excuse me. Also, you gotta pay attention to the sizes too. I was about to put a small weapon mod onto a large gun. That's not how it works. Now I know this seems boring, but honestly, the better gear you have, the higher the chance of you surviving out there in the field. Division Tech, like I did say before, it's an omni-purpose resource. It can turn into whatever it is you need. So notice I was out of something, and now I'm not out of something because I turned my Division Tech into what I needed. Now I'm missing gloves. I can go back, and I believe all I need is like 2 fabric and 1 electronic to make some gloves, and bam, we're golden. Literally. Now, once you get to this point in the mode, it's almost just like playing the regular game, except when you die, you can't respawn. So, there's that. And you know what? Just to show you it's like the regular mode, I'm putting on my skins. Yes, my very, very distasteful skins. Oh, that fits the ACR quite well, so that's just me talking though. Yeah, I need gloves. So, notice I kept saying I need gloves. Division Tech, omni-purpose. All I gotta do is look at what I'm missing, enter my Division Tech into what I'm missing. Just like this. And like I said before, you can find Division Tech in the areas that you will find landmarks in the dark zone in the regular game. That will be where the Division Tech is in this mode. So when I went down into that squared off area, that's actually known as the pit in the regular dark zone in the regular game. So follow that pattern and you should be fine. You can also find Division Tech in the quarantined areas, which is why you want to have that advanced virus filter before you get into the dark zone. Because there you have, because then you will have an upper hand in finding Division Tech. There are a limited amount of spaces you can find Division Tech in the dark zone. If you don't find any, then you're screwed. Right now, I'm still trying to decide on what I need. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet. I need a vest. Bad. And these blueprints, I mean, I'm gonna get them if I have enough materials to spare. These clothes, I'm not really worried about them because it's gonna warm up eventually. All right, yeah, let's just go back into the field.
Core body temperature drop.
Okay. Now, time to play the game. This is where the real look at that. Look at that. Look at this. It's great. Hold on. Where am I? I just randomly ran into some medicine and some more Division Tech. Right there. Let's go. So that's going to solve one of my dilemmas. Like I said, Division Tech is omni-purpose. Let's go.
Warning. You are now entering a
Let's
contaminated
round this
area.
corner. Electronics.
Drop in
Okay,
core
cool.
temperature detected.
It's through here. That looks spooky. Never mind. Turning right around. Alright. So, that flashing exclamation point, that's the nearest extraction area. That's just the game telling you to leave. But honestly, if you don't want to leave, then don't. Stick around. Get some caches. Kill some NPCs. Because this is only going to help, not hurt.
Alert. Infection progress halted.
Alright, now what else is in here? That looks like some medicine. I'm going to take that too. Actually, it's painkillers, but I mean, that's fine too. Painkillers are less powerful than medicine,
Detecting
but
lowering of core body temperature.
they still stop
The
things
rate of
anyway.
hypothermia
So we'll stop
increased.
the rate of infection, so that's fine. So, we hit the Q building, which is, like I said, probably the third easiest landmark in the game. And I'm going to go back in here because I got to craft some more stuff real quick. Don't worry, it won't take long.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
What freaking tip? There it is. Okay. Look at that. Let's go. Now, we can become full gold. Or full high end, as the game puts it. Let's see here. What else do we need? I'm gonna worry about these mods later, though. Division Tech. That's right. Let's see. I'm gonna make some of that. And make some of that. Go back up. Yeah, I'm putting on some mods because I mean they're only gonna help, not hurt. Plus, it's gonna be satisfying to look at my loadout screen and see every little slot filled. Let's see. I'm gonna put on these mods. Oh, that's trash, obviously. 2 fabric. Okay, sure. Mod number 1. Go back and make that. Okay, that's some more fabric. Go back up. Make some more mods. Alright. And put that on. That's it. Back outside we go. Now from here on out, I believe I'm trying not to
Core
enter
temperature is
into
dipped
any
below
more
optimal levels.
hideouts. Alright. So, that rooftop LMB camp, it's hard.
Warning. Infection progressing. Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized.
Can't drink anything. That rooftop LMB camp, it's hard. I'm just gonna give it to you plain and simple. It's very hard. But I think I might run past that if I don't see the entrance to it first. Because I like to take care of the hard stuff first and then go to the more easier stuff. I think that rope leads to it, to be honest with you, but I'm not really too sure. I've never been up that way before.
Increasing.
And them painkillers. Yeah, I'm not taking on anything else because, yeah, I'm pretty much maxed out for the most part. All right, let's go and get this hard one out the way first.
Infection progress halted.
Where's that rope at? Over this container. Okay, hold B. Go up this rope. And now we're at the top. In the base game, the base Dark Zone, this will be considered an extraction area. In this survival mode, it's a landmark.
Warning. Infection progressing.
Got no medicine. Okay, now where's these dudes at though?
Body temperature dropping below normal levels.
Oh, there's one. Okay, fair enough.
Says
Let's be sneaky for a little bit. Loot a little bit of stuff. Division Tech. Alrighty, alrighty. Alright, guys. Time to party. Let's do this. Now time to run. Ha ha! Alright, don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Okay, now you're dead. Good. Good. That's the two most dangerous guys down. Give me that. That too. I'm gonna need both of them. See if I can deconstruct something real quick. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Why'd I press B? Uh-oh. Oh, he's right there. Oh, no. Alright, go down. Go down. Go down. Yo, I should have died. What do you mean? I'm glad fall damage isn't the thing. I really should have died just now. That's crazy. Let's see. Will you go up there, Secret Mine? No, you won't. I figured as much. Alright, so I got one more chance. There's only got one med kit. Okay. So I already killed those two dudes from earlier. Where'd they go? No, only one way to solve this.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
Okay, there they are. Cool. Alright, so I already killed those two guys. What? What? I killed you two. What do you mean? I need to kill you right now. Good. Okay, that hurt. Time to move. Go ahead. Secret Mine, do your thing. Yo, stop hurting me, please. Give me that medicine. Yes. I'll apply that right now.
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized.
You're not going anywhere. Cool. Survival cache.
Dropping below normal levels.
Alright, that's this landmark cleared. Now, this next one. It's easy. Real easy. If, and only if, you made this sniper rifle I told you to make. The custom M44. It hits like a truck. Get out of here.
Drop in core temperature
Go down
detected.
this road. Yeah. Like I said, it's easy if and only if you made this rifle. If not, it won't be so easy. Just a side note, I used to run this many times, like when it first came out. Like 2, 3, 4 years ago when this mode first came out. Yeah, this is so much fun. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I really don't like Fortnite. I don't. I just can't get into it. This? Skill. I get Fortnite makes you build stuff and whatever. Squad down. I get Fortnite makes you build stuff and whatever, but this is actually real. I like it. Alright, so what you want to do, pull out your M44, take cover behind here. I don't know how they didn't hear me, but take cover, aim for this dude's ammo box. Shoot it once, it blows up. Take him out. Oh, he burns up. Go ahead and take out Lady Sniper over here. So then, he's on such low health, he can't even fire a bullet. And bam, landmark cleared.
Warning. Infection levels increasing.
Like I said, it's real easy
Alert.
if and only if you made the sniper rifle. If you didn't, then I don't know what to tell you. Some more painkillers. Yes, sir. Okay. Infection stopped, so I don't need to take them right now.
Core body temperature drop.
And some more division tech. Yes, please. Take notes, people. If you're running low on division tech, just come to these spots.
Infection progressing.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this scorched crossing, and then I'm going to hit the underground mall, and there's one down here that is like the easiest ever. And it's easy because of the enemy type.
Normal levels.
That's the only reason why it's easy. Other than that, it's almost
Alert.
like
Infection
5 out of 10
temporarily
difficult.
stabilized.
And let's just take a moment and reflect on how far we become, on how far we've came. Excuse me. Oh, let's see if he survives that extraction. Oh, you know what? I haven't told you about what an extraction is. Alright, so check this out.
Warning. Infection levels increasing.
What an extraction is... What an extraction is, you fire the flare gun, and you gotta wait, I believe, 3
Warning.
minutes?
Readings indicate this area is contaminated.
3 minutes for a helicopter to come up? And while you're waiting for that helicopter, a special enemy will spawn called a hunter. If that man melee, however you want to say it, if he hits you with his rifle one time, you're dead. If he hits you one time with his rifle, you're dead. And no, he doesn't knock you to a down state. You're dead. Like you're out the game dead. But if you kill him, then you're fine. You basically won. Just wait for the helicopter. You almost about to kill me. Calm down.
Alert.
Load up real quick.
Infection progress halted.
Alright, we're good. We're approaching the next landmark, the Scorched Crossing. If memory serves me correctly, which it almost does, or almost always does. Let me check out these guys real quick.
Core temperature is below optimal levels. Warning. Infection progressing.
I was aiming for the grenade, dude. And I hit the guy with the hatchet. Alright. I'm gonna take that too. There are 3 guys here at the Scorched Crossing. One is a leader dude who buffs all the other guys. The other is a grenade thrower. And the other person is also a leader that buffs all the other guys. So double buff grenade thrower is not good. But like I said, this one's easy. Bro, where did you come from? Where did y'all come from? Like I said, it's easy if and only if you approach from a certain angle and
Core body
you made
temperature
that.
drop.
Alright, so his weak point is on his leg. Watch this. One guy down. Look at how hard this rifle hits. Bam, dead. Look at how hard this rifle hits. If you don't make this rifle, this mode will be hard. Bam, headshot, gone. Now, I believe that is 4 out of 5 out of 6, excuse me, 4 out of 6 catches I need. Bro, no. Thank you. Like I say, I killed him. That's mine. Go off somewhere else. So yeah, that is number 4 out of 6. Now, this one down here, the underground mall. How can I say this? As I enter in the hideout for a split second. The hideout, no, the underground mall is I want to say 4 out of 10 on difficulty.
Warning. Infection levels increasing.
I'm gonna put on some more mods too because, you know, why not? Mostly cleaners. Just a reminder what cleaners are. Guys with flamethrowers who will set you on fire, and they have really big weak spots. Make some more mods really quickly. If you noticed the menu glitching or the HUD glitching, it's the game telling you that a hunter's nearby. But he won't come and attack you until you fire your flare gun. So it's just a game trying to scare you, but don't worry, you're fine. I don't know what mods I need. I'm just making them, to be honest with you. And I believe this is the last one. Or not. I still got some materials left over, so why not use them? Now I go back to my loadout and attach any mod that fits. Look at those numbers. At the beginning of the video, I believe I paused for a little bit so you can see my numbers from before. Look at how far I've come. Look. It's crazy, ain't it? That's what I like about this mode. You can see your progression. I'm going to spend some division tech on that, and some on that. Okay. I believe that's it. I believe. Go back to my loadout. And let's see if I can attach anything. Okay, cool. And what else? Okay. You know what? I think that's fine. Even though I got one little slot open and available, I think that's fine. Now let's go underground to the underground mall. And then we're gonna go down here. It's called a virus extermination site. And the game won't let you see the landmark until you get close to it. So that one agent who already came into the dark zone, he could have cleared it out already, but I don't know. So I'm gonna try to do this as quick as possible and run down to the south of the dark. Oh, he's right there. Watch this. Boop. Oh, I missed. That's crazy. There we go. Switch to primary. Dead. Now, these guys are mad. So, heal up real quick. One weak point down. And he's gone. Look at that. I killed him with one shot. There we go. Landmark cleared, just like that. I'm telling you, if you don't make this sniper rifle, this game, this mode will be hard. So, final act of business is to go down to the south where the virus extermination site is. All these other landmarks, they're hard. That dude died. Especially the that office hideout one. Yeah, they will chase you around the entire map because their rushes are really fast. Now it's going to be a bit of a hike down to the bottom of the map. Just as a recap, you will not find survival caches out in the wild.
Warning. Infection
You have
progressing.
to kill a named elite enemy. In other words, a guy with a name above his head. Those guys will hit you hard, so you gotta hit back harder. I'm coming up on a extraction area right now, but like I said, I still got one more cache to get, so I'm not worried about it. In a few hundred meters, the game will tell me when I look at the map whether or not somebody has cleared out the landmark or not. If the fist on the map is purple, people are still in there. If it's white, it's cleared out. So like I said, I hope the first guy that came in here didn't clear it out, because it's a real easy landmark. It's nothing but those guys that I just beat in the underground mall above ground. Let's see. Cool. So nobody been there yet. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. There's always these three dudes hanging around here. Like, why? Why are y'all here? Who are y'all aiming at? Cool, moving on. Alright, so before you get to this area, this is a crossroads, but they're on the same team. Notice, if I didn't take out them, they would have been helping the guys in that locked off area kill me.
Alert. Infection progress halted.
So make sure you check your surroundings before you engage in a landmark. See, that guy named Smoothbore115, he got killed by the cold because he didn't have enough protection. See, that's the guy we need to kill right there. Once I do that, I can leave. If you get killed by the cold, you cannot revive yourself. If you get killed by an enemy, you can revive yourself. If you get killed by the virus, you're out of the game. Okay, what is that guy on my right doing? Okay, let's see if I can snipe this guy's weak point from here. I missed. Got it. Cool. Okay, now time to take out his little puppets. Secret mine out. Distract him for a little bit. He's coming. Okay, now he's down. He's gonna blow up. Boom. Wonderful. His fuel tank shit went up by now. Cool.
Warning. Infection increasing.
Okay. And this guy. Come on, stand up. Nice, nice. Landmark cleared. See how that fist turned white just now? Nobody else is here. Remember how I told you to check your surroundings? Yeah, these guys come up out of nowhere. I need that medicine though.
Infection temporarily stabilized.
Now, all that's left to do is to leave. That guy died. Rest in pieces. Now, it would be a real shame if you were to make it all this way to only die in one hit because some NPC decided to hit you with their weapon. It would be a real shame, wouldn't it? This is why I tell you, build up all of your stuff outside of Dark Zone, because when you get into the Dark Zone, that'll be less work you have to do to get your gear up to par to do everything I just did. Just make sure. Look at that. Look at those numbers. It's greatness. All right. Let's call in a helicopter.
Get ready for evac. I'm on the way.
All right. Now where's the dude coming from? It's only one hunter per player, so it should only be one guy. Where's he at? Where's he at?
Warning. Infection progressing.
Where is he at? Alright, this is making me anxious. I legit can't see him. Bruh, come on now. I'm out for my secret mine in a minute. Go ahead, secret mine, do your thing. What? Why aren't you moving? I guess I gotta hunt the hunter. Who's shooting? What? Oh, that's him. That's him. Okay, cool.
High threat hostile in proximity.
Alright. Let's do this. Should be only one person. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not fair. Wait a minute. Where'd you come from? Good, he's dead. Unfair as it may be, but he's dead. Uh-oh. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Come on. Grenade. Out.
30 seconds.
Bro, come on, dude. Like, stop living, please. Thank you. Just like that, folks.
15 seconds.
I did it. So, hunters don't give you survival caches, but they may drop medicine for you.
Prepping to land.
Alright, Mr. Pilot. Come on now, I'm ready to go. There it is.
30 seconds left to get on board.
Gotta do this awkward animation. Bam. Imagine if this was PvP. Would I have lived? Maybe. Because think, a hunter would be after you and a whole another player. And Hunter be after that other player too.
Hello is in the air and on our way.
Can't say I'm surprised to have you back, Agent, but I am goddamn relieved. Good work on staying alive. I don't want to know what you had to do to survive. I'm just glad you did.
I had to be a badass and kill like 16,000 people, but you know, it is what it is. A day in life. It a nice even number. Well, yeah, even round number. But yeah, that's it. That's how you survive. Or at least that's how I survive. I'm pretty sure people have other methods, but I'll like to say that mine's the most efficient. Look at all those survival caches. Great way for getting classified sets. Great way for getting classified sets. Yeah, let's head home. Yeah, everything you do contributes to your score. And now I'm back.
Now entering a safe area.
Let's open these caches and see if I got anything good. Oh, here's a good spot, I believe. Alright, what did I get? What did I get? Look at all those caches I got on lock. Well, folks, I hope that you enjoyed the video. It's been a long one. This will probably be... Ooh, an exotic. I already have that. No one cares. This will probably be the longest video I've ever uploaded on this channel. So, yeah. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and or a comment. And let me know your favorite. Let me know your favorite part. Let me know if you learned anything new, or if you want to see me do something differently. And as always, I'll be sure to catch you in the next episode of whatever it is I decide to upload. Thank you all for watching.